But let's talk about Jimmy Butler here because obviously most of this falls onto Jimmy's shoulders and carrying the load while Steph is out offensively. And you watched the matchup, particularly late when they went back to Rudy Gobert. Jimmy finds his rhythm off of contact. He wants to get into the body of the defender, and that's where he initiates and gets his rhythm. The problem is with Rudy at 7'2", he gaps him. He gives Jimmy so much space. Jimmy can't get into Rudy's body, and you can tell he doesn't really like that. So he's got to use quickness and craft, and I'm sure he's going to adapt. But the key is Draymond has to continue to make and take the three ball. Because you saw when they got bogged down in that fourth quarter, no one wanted to shoot on the perimeter. Pods is cold. GP2, maybe he wants to take it right, and Draymond hadn't been pulling the trigger in the fourth quarter. And so they're just swarming Jimmy at the rim, and Rudy's able to hover in the paint, and Jimmy can't get to his bag. And so if it's Draymond taking and making more threes and staying hot, that's everything. That's going to give us a huge opportunity to steal maybe even more than one of these games while Steph is out, and it let Jimmy operate in the spaces that he wants to. I also bring up Quentin Post as the stretch big. And the pick and pop option for him, pulling Rudy out of the paint, I think is another way to open up the space for Jimmy to operate and run the offense through him. And I go back to Anthony Edwards nursing that right ankle. Perhaps Quentin can hold up better on the defensive end in a drop coverage, understanding, we're not getting Ant at 100%, 100 miles per hour, turning the corner downhill at him. He's trying to do all these side steps and finish off that left foot no matter what. So maybe that lets Post live on the defensive end longer than or more than expected in this matchup. But the key is you've got to surround Jimmy with shooters, guys willing to take and make shots in order for us to run the offense through him and let him do his thing.